You.
قتل, killed, قتل, to fight, al-qital.
Is that the same word?
Al-qital.
Is that the same word?
You said it means...
No, is that the same word?
What you said?
Is that the same word?
No, because you're
Thank
wrong.
you.
Hello my amazing viewers, welcome to Religious Insight. In this amazing episode, an ignorant Muslim student get busted by Godlogic. Let's watch this video to find out exactly what happened.
Quran. Who wrote the Quran. Yeah. It was revealed by God to the messenger, who then people after the messenger wrote it down into words.
So the messenger wrote it down?
Yeah, no, not the messenger. People after the Rasul.
So my question is, who wrote the? Give me one name.
The words were said by God.
Sure, I understand that.
They were memorized by the messenger.
Sure.
After the messenger's time, they were written down by the scholars.
Beautiful. I have a question that, give me a name, so who wrote down?
Brother Usman, scholar Usman. Usman, yes.
Usman?
He was the one who started it, I believe. And it was, he gathered people who had memorized the Quran, and they had all wrote it down. Usman gathered the people.
Usman was, the king. He was
the caliph.
Sahaba,
Yes.
He was Sahaba, but that he did not wrote down. He collected them.
Yeah, he collected the people who memorized
That's right.
the Quran.
So who wrote the Quran?
The people who memorized.
Who that? That's why I'm asking name.
It was hundreds. There was so many.
Just give me one name.
Why does it matter if I don't know? I'm sure I can find that. Why does it matter if I don't know the exact name? There was hundreds of people who memorized.
Well, the reason why we would say they probably didn't memorize it is because they had to go collect manuscripts and copy.
They didn't collect manuscripts.
Yes, they did.
Had already memorized it. It was all by memory. They came together and they wrote the first manuscript together.
No.
That was the purpose of King Usman.
Listen, this is Sahih Bukhari, right? And Sahih Bukhari, because you're kind of we're talking about how they collected the Quran, right? You're talking about when they first wrote it.
They just collected the people the memorizers, the ones who memorized.
They didn't. They had to.
So we learned this as children.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do it, bro. Hopefully my connection is good. But look, so if we go to Sahih Bukhari, let's go to Sahih.com. You're familiar with? Do you know the story of how they had the other Quran manuscripts burned when they rewrote a copy of the Quran?
No.
Well, okay. Let me try to show you this, brother. No, that's not it.
Hey, I'm curious. What religion are you?
We're Christians, brother.
You guys are Christians?
Yeah.
So you have clear answers to all of these questions then, huh?
100%.
When someone tells you who wrote the Bible, who wrote the Bible?
Yeah, we got prophets who wrote it, and the companions of Jesus wrote it. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Paul.
So you're here preaching. Why aren't you responding? You're here to preach, right? You're here for people to come and approach you and ask questions.
I'm here.
He's looking for searching some information.
I can talk to you and look at this at the same time.
The Bible, sir. Is it different than what I told you?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
It's different. So like we have the names of the people who wrote the Bible. You guys don't really have the names of those who wrote the Quran. You might have some ideas of scribes and stuff, but the story that you have in your mind is kind of mixed up. You know, the story of Uthman collecting the Quran and rewriting it.
Why is that mixed up?
Because the story is not about them writing the original one, right? It's so basically there was already a manuscript out there. Do you know who Hafsa is?
Hafsa, no.
She was so you had Abu Bakr, who was the first caliph, right? And then you had Umar, who was the second.
Yes.
Hafsa was Umar's daughter. Okay.
His daughter.
Yeah. So first Abu Bakr had the Quran collected and put into one
there
copy.
was no Quran collected.
Yes. Okay, brother.
Brother, I studied this from very young age. You Christian.
I know.
Why you know more than me? You don't know
because
more than
I studied this. It's okay. Like we could both learn from each other.
No, but you're telling me something untrue.
Okay.
The Quran was never ever formally collected in topic.
Yes, there it is. 4986.
It was never formally collected in one copy until the time of Usman.
Yeah.
Go to page 2.
But what's the one where they were burned? Which one is that one? 4987, right?
Oh, no, this is
the one where they were burned, because that's the one I'm looking for. Because my connection's a little too slow. Hold on, I got it. Whole copies be burned.
And so who was the Bible revealed to?
Oh, the Bible.
Great question.
Oh, here it is. I got it right here. I knew I was right. 4987. So Sahih Bukhari 4987. And like you said, we'll answer the opposite too, because it's fair to ask this. Okay. It's kind of long, but it's worth reading. Okay. So Sahih Bukhari 4987 narrated and
Come on, like I told you. It's on.
I know.
So there was nothing before.
No, there was. I'm telling you.
It's telling you right here.
No, this is talking about a different.
It's telling you right here, Uthman. This is what every Muslim knows. This.
Brother, let me show you. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So Hudayfa bin al-Yaman came to Uthman at the time when the people of Sham and the people of Iraq were waging war to conquer Armenia, and I don't know how to say that word, but Hudayfa was afraid of their people, Sham and Iraq, differences in the recitation of the Quran. So he said to Uthman, O chief of the believers, save this nation before they differ about the book, as the Jews and the Christians did before. So there were differences among people, how people
you know what
said
he's
the
saying
Quran.
here? He's saying how in the Bible and the Torah, it was changed by mankind.
No, that's not what he's saying. He's saying that he's not saying that the Bible's changed, but that Jews and Christians argue over it because they have differences.
Look, you're misunderstanding. See, this is the issue here. You are misunderstanding what it is saying. Afraid of their differences in the recitation. What is differences of recitation?
The Quran.
Differences. This is referring back to the Bible and to the Torah and how they differ in recitation. They changed the books.
Okay, so does this mean that
talking about how they changed the Bible and the Torah?
So does this mean that they changed the Quran since there's differences in recitation?
No, it's saying right here. It's saying right here. Stop. Change it before the people change their influence. Before the people have their influence over the books, just like they have in the last two.
Look, it says Hudayfa was afraid of their Sham and Iraq differences in the recitation of the Quran.
Exactly.
So they had differences in recitation in the Quran.
They're scared that they're going to change it.
But there are already differences.
He's saying differences in the recitation of the Quran. Finish the quote.
So he said to him.
No, before. Yes. Yeah. So he said to him, save this nation before they differ about the book, as the Jews and the Christians did before.
Yeah.
It didn't happen yet. He's saying save it as they did before.
But there's already differences, just like with the Jews and Christians.
It's saying as they did before. It's talking about the past.
Right, so let's keep reading.
Brother, you can't move on from this.
Why? We're going to agree to disagree.
We need to establish something.
We can't.
I'm not here to agree and disagree. Because you're spreading, and I think about it from my perspective. I grew up learning this.
Yes.
Me and multiple other Muslims. You must have this conversation a lot.
Yes, I do.
Exactly.
That's why I know
you show them this,
yes.
and they tell you.
No, they don't. They know what this means.
There are differences between Jews and what he's saying.
Yes, there's
the Jews and the Christians. They changed the Bible. That's why the Bible has so many different modules.
Brother. This doesn't say that. What it says is that before they differ about the book. Not that the book is different or changed, but they differ about the book, right?
Listen, language can be a bit tricky here.
It's not tricky.
It's tricky because you completely misinterpreted it. Differences in the recitation. This doesn't mean like you're thinking, oh, differences in recitation. Oh, they're all saying different shit.
They are. That's literally what that means.
Incorrect. Differences in recitation is being used as a way to say differences in interpretation. Change.
No, not interpretation.
Change.
Okay, so then there's Quran's changes.
He's saying if you read right after it says save them as they did before.
All right, so let me I got you. So let me grant you this, okay? If I grant you this position, I'm gonna show you how this doesn't help with the rest of the hadith.
Okay, so we agree.
We don't agree yet. I'm granting it to you though for the sake of argument. So because I want to show you the main point.
Listen, I have to go study, man.
Wait, let me show you this.
I just want you to understand something.
I got you.
It says
but
right
let me show you.
Do before. I can't move on from as they do before.
But I'm going to show you that
talking to you about before.
I hear you. Trust me, I'm not being stubborn. I hear what you're saying, okay?
All right.
I just want to show you the main point of the hadith.
All right, continue.
Okay. So look, okay, so Uthman, in response to all that, right? So Uthman sent a message to Hafsa saying, send us the manuscripts of the Quran so that we may compile the Quranic material. Oops, sorry. So that we may compile the Quranic materials in perfect copies and return the manuscripts to you. So they collected the manuscripts of the Quran.
Yes. Who is this in the time of?
This is in the time of Uthman.
Where they already brought the memorizers.
Not the memorizers. No.
Yes,
dude.
This had already happened.
It says manuscripts.
Yes, manuscripts.
So not memorizers.
Why were there manuscripts?
Because they collected the Quran.
They were manuscripts because the memorizers had already done their part. This was as soon as Osman came.
Very good.
That's why this is in the time of
Okay,
Osman.
all right. So look,
Wait, speak a little slowly here.
No,
Osman
I understand what you're saying.
It was already, and when Osman came
Brother, you're missing the point. Okay, I'll hear you out.
When Osman already came in, as I said, the first thing he asked me, who wrote the Quran? I told him, Osman collected the memorizers, and they wrote down these manuscripts.
Why are there manuscripts before Uthman?
There is no. This is during Osman's time.
Okay, so then why doesn't Uthman Uthman have the manuscripts already, why does he have to ask somebody else?
There's multiple manuscripts. He has every.
Yeah, why doesn't he have them? Why are they with
Why would he
Hafsa?
have every single manuscript? Why would he have every single
But my
manuscript?
question is, why are they with Hafsa? Why are they with him?
Why not? Why would they not be? Why would they all be with
Wait,
him?
I'm asking if you know why. Do you know the story behind that?
Because there's manuscripts. They're out for multiple.
Yeah,
different
but
people.
why are they with Hafsa?
No one wants. Because she bought the manuscript.
Bought them?
She got the manuscript.
How?
Everyone has. Then why do they make these manuscripts?
No.
So that people can have the word and read
But
it.
the
Just
people
like
did,
the Quran
my brother,
right there,
the
that
people didn't have, look, listen. Watch what
You're
he
saying
says.
no one but her had it?
No, look, watch. So Uthman sent a message to Hafsa, not everybody else, but to Hafsa
yes.
specifically. Send us the manuscripts of the Quran so that we may compile the Quranic materials in perfect copies and return
Yes.
the manuscripts to you.
Yes, so she had the manuscripts.
She had the
They
manuscripts.
have all of the manuscripts. So why are you assuming that this lady has all of the manuscripts in the Quran? That is ridiculous.
What I'm saying.
One lady, she has all the manuscripts.
Why doesn't Uthman have the manuscripts? Why does he have any?
He probably doesn't have all of them. Maybe he doesn't have all of them.
So what does he need hers for if he has memorizers who can just rewrite the Quran or make another copy? If they all memorize it.
Maybe he didn't because this was in the beginning, right? Where they had, this was in the beginning where he brought the memorizers. You're still stuck on the memorizers. That was just in the
that's what
beginning
you're saying.
where they wrote down the manuscripts.
My
the
brother,
manuscripts were written. They were the same.
I hear you,
And he
but-
tells her, hey, send me all of them so we can make a perfect copy.
I got you.
Make sure nothing else.
Listen to this point. Listen to this point.
Yeah.
Because I'm with you. But just listen to the point.
All right.
Okay. If they had memorizers who did their job and wrote the manuscripts, right? Why would Uthman, if he also had memorizers and memorized the Quran himself and had memorizers with him, why would he need to go somewhere else?
Why are you so
to
certain that he had every memorizer with him, every manuscript? Maybe he wants complete certainty. Because when you're going,
So they didn't all memorize the Quran.
There's plenty of memorizers.
So
There's plenty
is
of
he one of them?
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay,
Uthman's a memorizer.
But it wouldn't make sense if he was for him to be asking help to make a copy of the Quran, right?
Okay, but there's already what's your
Okay,
point here?
so
Your
my-
point is that there was different copies.
There's
Is that
different
what you're
copies
saying?
out there, yes. There's different copies.
I'm gonna tell you why this is incorrect.
That's what it says!
Brother. What you laughing at, brother? You guys misinterpreting the entire hadiths and coming up with crazy.
Brother, I'm not, we're literally just reading, man. That's all we
And
do.
I told you as soon as you came in, who wrote the Quran? I told you. They were memorizers, they wrote it down into
Yeah, but you didn't know who it was.
And
That's
you know
the-
why? The only reason your argument is even working a bit is because you're going over what we said in the beginning about how this was during Osman's time and how they mentioned before. We're like, oh, we're gonna go over this. We're gonna skip by this.
No.
But now you remember?
No,
remember
I
we
said-
just skipped by. We're like,
No.
all right, I'll allow you, and we're gonna skip by.
Yeah, so what I'm-
and
what I'm
now
sa-
your argument is working a little. fam.
No, I'm
But it
saying,
doesn't.
I was showing, look, brother, I was showing you that I could grant you your position.
Yes.
And your position still wouldn't hold once we kept
No,
reading.
Here's the entire position, brother. I know this hadith, okay?
Do you?
Yes.
So do you know that
Yes.
he burned the other manuscripts?
Listen, Osman, first of all, your whole argument in the beginning, you were talking about how there was times before Osman, there were no manuscripts before Osman, which it says right here, because this whole hadith that you spent forever searching up, it talks about the first word I read, Uthman, right there.
Didn't write it. It had
First
nothing to do.
word.
He didn't write it.
Yeah, no, but he collected the memorizers who wrote it down. Who wrote down the script.
That's what I
Yes.
told you, that Uthman collected the Qurans and you and
Collected the memorizers.
But
The memorizers.
I said he collected.
And memorized wrote
Okay,
down manuscripts.
okay, I got you.
Yes.
Where does it say in the hadith that he collected memorizers? I showed you that it says
Not in this hadith. Why are you?
Listen, brother.
There's millions of hadiths.
Okay, look, I'm saying my whole point was that that Uthman collected manuscripts of the Quran, and you said no. So that's what I was showing you, that he collected manuscripts of the Quran.
Okay, he collected to ensure everything is in order, everything's
Okay,
correct.
so all right, so let's keep reading. Watch this. Look, so
Well, we can't keep moving on, yeah. We have to stabilize.
I'm
points,
showing you
man.
the- okay.
That we keep not stabilizing.
All right, so do we agree at least that Uthman collected manuscripts of the Quran so that he can make a perfect copy? It would be around when he asked Hafsa.
They're saying they're
Do Did you read
Write
4?
it in the dialect of Quraysh.
Oh, so you read 4?
Yes.
Oh, but you didn't want me to read 4. Come on, man.
This is good.
It is good. I tried to do
That
this.
doesn't mean anything that I'm reading forward. Yeah, let me read the whole hadith.
I tried. You wouldn't let me.
Dialect of the Quraysh. Okay, but you know what they're saying when they're talking about the dialect of
if they disagree.
not if they disagree, different languages, bro.
Does it say if they
Different
disagree?
language.
No, Quraysh is a dialect of Arabic. It's still Arabic.
Yes, brother, I speak Arabic, but the
Good.
slang is ridiculous.
I agree.
I don't understand so many different Arabics.
I feel it.
Oh my God.
But the Quran is the
Misunderstood
Quran.
everything.
No, I didn't.
Bro,
So does it say?
there's different dialects.
I
There's
understand.
so many.
I understand.
I don't understand. I'm Egyptian.
Okay.
When Syrians talk Arabic, I don't understand shit. I don't know what they're saying. It's both Arabic.
I understand.
So when they're saying remove the copies, they're talking about the different dialects so we can have one dialect. And that's why the
got
Quran,
you.
there's no, there's a Syrian Quran with this dialect, there's an Egyptian Quran with this dialect.
There is. There's a Moroccan Quran with different. Well, I wouldn't say it's different dialects. It's different. No, it's the same Arabic.
No, like the English Quran.
Brother, I promise you, once we finish this hadith, I'm gonna show you what we have.
And that, by the way, that is not a correct copy of the Quran. The English
Wait,
copy.
you said no? Yeah, forget no, not
the English
I
copy.
agree. I'm talking about
Quran
Arabic.
is the Arabic.
I know. I'm talking about Arabic.
If they do different dialects, perhaps it is to help Moroccans to help them.
No, brother,
but
it's
not an official copy
the
of the Quran.
same. No, brother, it's Arabic. I promise. It's not English.
I know it's
in
Arabic.
Arabic.
I know it's Arabic.
It has the same words as the. You said you're Egyptian.
Yep.
So you use the Hafs, what is called the Hafs recitation of the Quran.
right.
In Morocco, they use what is called the Warsh. Okay. There are literal word differences, words missing and stuff.
If you buy, okay, so 99.99% of the Qurans in the world are all the same. You're gonna give
they're
me one
not.
from Morocco. Yes,
Okay.
you're gonna get me one from Morocco. Of course, I'm sure there's one in Morocco and one in fucking Algeria with a few
language.
differences. All the Qurans are the same. That's what makes Islam.
So if
true.
I show you if I show you two,
and you're gonna talk, I'm sure you found one, bro, from God knows where.
Dude,
bro.
I have
It doesn't
a
mean
whole
anything.
library of
Hey
them.
man, I can got you a library of Bibles talking about
well,
different shit.
No, but I'm not making the same claim as you.
This
That's
brother,
not-
this
that's
Quran,
not true.
Any Quran you buy anywhere, 99.99%. Not telling you you won't find. There's a bunch of shit. You can find something which you did, and you're using that to hold this whole argument.
What's my argument?
You're telling me that there's a different dialect in Moroccan. And
No,
this means
I'm not
the
saying there's a
copies are
different. I'm not saying there's a different
You're
dialect.
saying, look, it's still Arabic, but the dialect's slightly different.
I didn't say that. Let me tell you, my brother, you're not listening to me. I listen to you. So what I'm saying is that this narrative that there's only one Quran with no differences,
Yup.
no differences,
That is 100% true.
That's false.
1,000,000%.
Let me tell you why. Because
found one dialect?
I have multiple Quran, not dialects, not how you enunciate a word or pronounce it. The text itself, the written text, is different in one Quran versus another. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, where is this Quran from?
They're from Morocco, from Saudi Arabia, from Egypt.
These are all
Doesn't
Arab
matter.
countries.
I know.
This is dialect.
It's not
This is dialect.
Okay, can I show you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you. I'm gonna trust you because you.
I thought y'all would have. Let me see, man.
Look. So, what does this say? If you can.
I don't know. كلمات القرآن تفسير وبيان تفسير. You know what تفسير means?
Yeah, explanation or statement.
Yes. وبيان.
And what is like this?
I don't know. دار المعرفة. I don't know.
You don't know the meaning? Okay.
Do you know?
It's Hafs.
Fucking, you should know, bro.
So, like for example, if you go to Surah 3,
Here,
Imran.
go to this one right here. This page right here.
I don't know what chapter is
Two.
that. Anthony, come here really quick.
There's a difference here.
Is there a difference here in the wash?
Which one?
This one. What is this?
No, this is not the one.
Not
That's
it.
a Dawood.
Why is it
Okay,
highlighted?
so that's
No,
not.
because that's a Zabur. Give it to Dawood. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're
That's
just
how I'm giving it to
okay.
you.
You're just making another. Let me show you. Let me show you an actual one. Go. Let's do chapter 3, Surah Imran. Let's do Surah Imran. We'll do not 157. Let's do 140. What is it? 146 or?
Yeah, 147. Yeah, here you go.
Yes. All right. What number is this? What is it? What is that word right there?
قاتل.
Yeah. Okay. And there it is.
قتل.
Yeah.
This is dialect.
It's not dialect. 'Cause literally, the word is different.
Brother, the word is not different.
Yeah. One doesn't have
This means
the
the same
aleph.
thing. This means kill.
No,
This means kill.
no. One means fight. The other means kill. Right?
No.
Yes, this means
قاتل,
qatala
he
is
killed.
fight.
قاتل, he killed. قتل, killed.
No, it's not. One is
Bro, I speak Arabic.
brother.
What are you
One
telling
is
me? No.
one is fought with the one is fought with the
No,
Prophet.
qatala does not mean fought.
Yes.
It's killed.
Fight
Killed.
to kill. This is they were killed.
Qatala,
Kutila.
killed. This is dialect. This is all dialect.
Yeah, so look.
That's exactly what I was telling you.
This means to kill, right? You're saying? This means to kill, right?
Qatala, no, this means he killed already.
He killed. All right, and this says
Qutila, he killed.
no, it's not he killed, it's that they were killed.
No, bro, I speak Arabic. What are you saying?
Dude,
Bro,
pay
you don't
attention.
talk Arabic.
Pay attention.
I've grew up.
All right, does this have the aleph that this other one doesn't?
No, there's no F. Instead, the harakat are different.
Exactly.
For the dialect.
So it changes, right?
No, the word is not changing. Nothing has changed. The dialect is different. This is a different way of pronounce. This is all pronunciation.
You know what? Let me.
Qatala, qutila.
All right,
Can you stay here for 1 second? Where is this guy, man?
Yeah, he's right here. This literally has a different word.
Man, this guy is.
It's fight versus kill. Hold on, I'll bring him here. This is crazy, man.
You have no idea what you're reading, but you saying that is
Brother, I know
Qatla.
Arabic.
Not really.
Qutila and qatal. What did you say?
I said not really, because you don't understand these words right here, bro.
Brother, you're the ones who don't understand the word.
Kutila literally means they were killed.
He killed.
It says.
Qatala, he killed.
Oh my
Qutila,
goodness.
he killed.
No, it's not, bro.
That's okay. Look,
You don't know a lick of Arabic.
Brother, the Arabic speakers are gonna laugh at this.
Yes.
you following him. Yeah, you following him.
Yes.
So I'm telling you something, you don't want to follow me. I'm telling you the truth. That the person who gave a Quran. Yeah.
What's the proof?
I'm saying that this mean is Qutla mean is a fight and this is kill.
Qatala does not mean fight.
Yes, it does. Fight to kill. The other one says they were killed, bro.
Okay, so if I do Google Translate,
Yeah, go
will
ahead.
that make you
Go
guys?
ahead.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead, yes.
Alright, let's MashaAllah, brother, come here. Qatal, bro. Same words. Qatal. Same words.
Look. Wow.
Same words.
No, that's Qutla.
La. The same words. The same words exactly.
Okay, what does that mean? Say word.
Killed.
Okay, where's the kill?
He killed.
Okay,
Killed right there.
where's the kill?
Killed.
Okay, so the
Yes.
other one.
Yeah, do
Same
kata.
word.
No, that's
I know.
the same
I look. I didn't type in by the Arabic. I said killed in Arabic. This is what it brought up.
Yeah,
See?
I know. Can you
Yeah.
put in the other one now? Because this is kutil.
But
Can you put in
I
kato?
didn't put. No, that's the same. That's the thing. I only said killed.
I
in
know, but
Arabic,
you need to
and it
put
brought
the
same word.
put the different word in so that you can
They
see
are
what
the
it-
same word.
You didn't do. Can you put that word in?
It's the same word. I did. It says
No,
right
you
there.
didn't. You put in killed and kutil came up, right?
Yes.
Put in kato.
Okay, what does that mean?
Kato is to fight.
To fight. Okay, so I'm gonna say to fight in Arabic.
No, brother. Put kato. Put the Arabic word.
Tell me, I did the same in English.
No,
I don't have Arabic language on my phone.
Do you not know how to put that word in?
I don't have Arabic language on my phone. I only have English language. That's why I put in English.
In Google Translate, you can put in Arabic.
No, but I don't have Arabic language.
You don't have
I don't
Arabic
have the Arabic
characters.
keyboard. I mean, exactly. So I just said killed in Arabic. He's telling me qatala means a different word. And you said to fight, right?
Kato is to fight.
Yeah.
Katala is
All
to
right.
fight.
So killed in Arabic.
Kutil is kill.
All right, let's see to fight. Let's see to fight. To fight in Arabic. Bismillah. Oh, al-qital. Look at this. Different word completely.
So can you put
Lam, al-qital.
can you put katala in there so that you can see what it comes out to?
I put it through English.
No,
I'm
but
talking
brother,
about Arabic
you
characters.
didn't put in katala.
telling you wrong.
That's even different than kutila.
So say Katala.
Okay.
Say Katala.
It won't pick up like that.
It won't?
Nah, but
I did it through. Okay, what's the difference if I do between English to Arabic?
all right, do
Why
me
is that?
do me this favor. Put
Why
in
can't I do it from English to Arabic?
put in poor people in Arabic or in English and see what
Poor
comes
people?
up. Yeah, poor people.
Okay.
It should be miskin, right?
Yeah.
Or masakin.
No, al-furaqa. Al-furaqa, which is another way of saying miskin.
Okay.
Miskin is a bit different.
Miskin is a poor person, right?
I just want to stick to this guy.
Hold on. You got to come this way, bro. He's not even coming up with the word.
Because you like the boss of these guys. Look, al-qital.
Brother.
Al-qital.
Man,
I can't.
you don't know.
Check your
Okay,
phone.
Brother, just stick with me for 1 second. Let me stick with you for 1 second. You said to fight, and you said to kill. To fight,
Can you read Arabic? Can you read Arabic? Okay, we don't read Arabic, okay? All right, so help us out. Read and the camera.
That's
okay, and
I'm
read,
the perfect
read.
Arabic guy.
So if you're not a
To
perfect,
be honest, yes, but I know this word. I know this word
This
for
word,
sure.
you don't know this word, okay?
Yeah, I
You do not.
I do.
I got my
You
word.
do not.
Okay, I don't know. Google Translate to say.
You didn't even do it right. You're not even putting in the word.
Hey guys, I said in English to fight in Arabic. al-qital.
Brother,
And then I said killed in Arabic.
Okay, you're
qatal.
look at you.
Wow,
You wanna
just like the
argue?
Quran.
Dude, the Arabic speakers are gonna
You
laugh,
just want to
man.
learn something. You don't want to learn, that's fine. Okay?
Brother,
You try
I'm
to-
teaching. I'm the teacher.
You don't know.
He said he's the teacher. You didn't even know the word.
I didn't know the word. That's why Google Translate
Okay,
said
can you-
exactly what I said.
It didn't even say it. Even when it put fight, it gave you a different word. It didn't.
Exactly. It gave me a different word.
Can you
You were
please
wrong.
read?
No, you were wrong.
Qatal, killed. Killed, qatal. To fight, al-qital.
Is that the same word?
Al-qital.
Is that the same word?
You said it means.
No, is that the same
Isn't
word?
that what you said?
Is that the same word?
No, because you're
Thank
wrong.
you.
Yeah.
So is that the
What are you
same
proving
word
right
here?
now? What are you proving?
Is that the same word here? Is that the same word?
When we say killed, it is the same
No.
word.
Is this the same word that you put in here?
Yes, it's
Kutil,
look,
right?
Look.
All right, good.
Look at the letters. Here, look at the letters.
That's qatal. Qatala.
Qaf. It's a qaf. It's
Yeah.
not a kaf. See, I know Arabic. It's a qaf.
Is it qatala or kutila?
Qatala.
Thank you.
Qatala.
You put that in, and this is
Yeah, that's
kutila.
it. No, there's no dhamma.
Brother,
No dhamma.
This is Google Translate. It's not going to do that. It's not going to show you the dhamma.
What do you want from me, bro? What do you want me to do?
I'm trying to help you understand that it's not a dialect issue. Literally, qatala means to fight. Kutila is to
How
kill.
come
Be
when I
killed.
put
Be
fight
killed.
in Arabic, it gives me al-qatil. That completely different.
Do you take tafsir?
Al-qatil.
Do you take tafsir?
I don't take tafsir.
Why not? Are you Sunni?
I'm Sunni, yes.
Then you have to take tafsir.
As a kid, yes, but
Okay. Do you know who Tabari is?
No.
Okay, al-Tabari is one of the greatest tafsir scholars. Al-Tabari shows you, it even says, he acknowledges the difference. One is to fight, one is to be killed. And he says that this one, right here, kutila, doesn't make any sense because the verse follows up by saying, and they did not give up and, they didn't lose hope. They have to be alive in order to not give up and not lose hope. So he argues that this one is more correct than kutila. Qatala is more correct than kutila.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So the scholars acknowledge there's a difference in the meaning. It's not just
I'm gonna work
dialect.
with you. Okay, what's the point here?
The point is that they're not
It's
the
different.
same.
It's not the same?
They're not the same.
Okay, I already explained to you and to them why this is wrong through Google Translate, through my interpretation. I told you this is a dialect issue, so I will go along with you. Just like you went along with me in the beginning, I'll go along with you. You're telling me that this little difference, which is not true, this little difference this validates the entire Quran?
No, what it does
What does it
is
do?
it invalidates the claim that you guys make about the Quran. You guys claim, look, this is the claim. The claim is there's only one Quran, unchanged, word for word, letter for letter, the same.
Yes.
That's the claim.
Yes.
So all I got to do is show you two Qurans that have different words.
And then all I have
and
to
then
do,
the claim is
I'm
done.
not going to repeat, is tell you that, bro, this is the dialect thing.
Let's give you the-
which I let you said, okay, whatever. Even if this does not invalidate anything about Islam or promote Christianity, I don't know what you're trying to do here.
I just told you,
And it
brother.
seems like you guys set up here every now and then. I don't know
If there's two Qurans that have different words, is there only one Quran?
there is only one Quran, absolutely.
So-
They're not different words. They're not different words. Again, it's the same fucking word. I put it on Google Translate. You could do the same.
What makes Islam true to you?
Well, the fact, again, Quran has never been changed.
I just showed you that, so that's the.
You didn't show me nothing, bro.
So which one of these
It's
are correct?
the same word.
Which one of these
They
correct?
are both correct.
But are they the
They
same?
are both correct. They meant the same thing, exactly. A change in dialect is not a change in language.
It's not dialect. It's
It
the
is
word
dialect.
difference.
It is dialect.
What is a
That's
dialect?
Why when I
What's
put,
dialect?
That's why when I put two killed in
What is
Google Translate
dialect?
and I put two fight as you
I hear
said
you.
or fought,
What is
it
a
gave me
dialect?
a completely different
What is dialect?
Listen, different ways of pronunciation and
There you go.
and,
Different ways of pronouncing words.
Yep.
The word's gonna stay the same.
and it has.
Okay, but if one is katala versus kutila,
Pronunciation.
those are not the same word.
It is. It's pronunciation. It means the same thing.
right,
It's
brother.
pronounced different.
Okay.
What? Okay, bro. It means the same thing's pronounced
you
different.
got it, bro.
I got you on Translate, fam.
You got it.
I put your translation into Tufat, and I got a completely different word. It's obviously different.
Okay.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
I know.
You don't
it
got
is.
all the answers, bro.
I know. It's okay.
You got it wrong. It's cool.
Okay. It's all right. And this is what happens, man. The desperateness of Islam, bro. The desperateness of Islam. They're all the same words, same letters, same thing. That's the claim. He acknowledges is that there's a difference in one breath, and then says, well, even if there's a difference, this doesn't disprove Islam. Okay, no, but it disproves your claim that there's only one Quran, right? Well, no, they're the same Quran. It's only one Quran. Yeah, get out. Take care of yourself, man. Watch your head on the way out.
Alright, welcome back guys. That was an amazing and fascinating. I believe you're able to learn something. Let us know what you're able to learn in the comment section. Share this video, subscribe, and also don't forget to like it as well. The fact that they have to lie after reading their own text must be embarrassing. I keep on saying that if you must lie to protect the integrity of your God, then that God is not worthy of your worship. This guy represents Islam perfectly. This is a typical of Muslim behavior. They rather lie or throw their text under the bus rather than accepting the truth being communicated to them. Even from the first minute, you could understand that he is so ignorant of Islamic history and the compilation of the Quran. Saying the Quran wasn't collected and compiled is a whole level of ignorance from this guy. Even the so-called Muslims don't even know about their religion and their historical background. And this is the reason to reject the claim that the Quran is preserved because of the memorization. If the Islamic claims were true, then all they would have had to do was to get a handful of Hafiz and lock them in a separate room with a secretary to dictate the entire Quran to them. Then all they do have to do is to compare the manuscripts they collected from their own memories from different Hafiz to confirm them if they were identical, and the job would have been done. Not that he will go and collect and then burn some of them that do not support his ideology of what he believes Muhammad have taught. So Uthman chose to get after the people with the manuscript to burn them instead of collecting those who have memorized it to dictate it. So the memorization of the Quran is somehow forced. Since he's not a prophet, how did he know the words that are of Allah and those that are not of Allah, since Muhammad was no longer alive? Even till today, there are theories that say that Muhammad believed Jesus is the Son of God, but Uthman burnt those parts of the Quran. And it can be true because things like this can happen when a man is desperate for power. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to share this video, subscribe, and like it as well. We would love to see you in the next episode.